Hello, happy travelers! Join us on September 6th through 14th for trip number 19298, Canada and New England cruise, including Maine, Maritimes, and Montreal. Picture yourself soaring through the skies from Jacksonville to Boston, the gateway to our grand adventure. Upon arrival in Boston, Massachusetts, a warm welcome dinner awaits, setting the stage for the cruise of a lifetime. The excitement is palpable as we prepare to board the MS Volendam. Elegant and spacious, Volendam is full of grand public spaces graced with floral fabrics and tapestries, as well as huge vases of fresh floral arrangements. Enjoy regional cooking demonstrations and food and wine tastings with port-to-table programming. Relax with a spa treatment at the Greenhouse Salon and Spa, indulge in some shopping, or dine in one of their selection of fine restaurants. In Portland, Maine, the charming waterfront and historic architecture invite exploration. Stroll through the Old Port, where history and modernity blend seamlessly. Our first port of call is Portland, Maine, a beautiful fishing town first settled in 1633. The restored brick buildings and warehouses of the old port and the fine upright houses of prosperous captains, merchants, and shipbuilders make the city's past a living part of its present. Explore the waterfront with its fishing boats chugging into and out of their berths. Buoys clang, harbor seals bark, but those shop windows aren't displaying hardtack rope or hand salve, though. Juice joints, art galleries, bookstores, worshipful temples to coffee, locavore bistros with national press, bespoke menswear designers, and gelato shops all jostle for attention. Make sure to check with your Holland America cruise host for exciting optional land excursions, such as trips to Portland Head Lighthouse and Kennebunkport. Halifax, Nova Scotia greets us with its rich maritime history and vibrant culture. Optional excursions offer visits to iconic lighthouses and scenic drives. Located on a rocky inlet on the Atlantic Ocean, Nova Scotia's provincial capital is defined by its maritime geography. It's a spirited mix of world-class history and nautical-themed museums alongside bunkers and fortresses that guarded the harbor, plus striking public art and sights, funky shops and excellent pubs serving up folk music. You may wish to join an optional land excursion and explore further into Nova Scotia with a trip along the lighthouse route to famous Peggy's Cove Village. Sydney, Nova Scotia boasts unique attractions like the world's largest fiddle. Explore the city's vibrant culture and enjoy optional excursions along the scenic Cabot Trail. Sydney, Nova Scotia is the largest city on Cape Breton Island and is linked by a causeway to the rest of Nova Scotia. The harbor offers many delights. You may want to join an optional excursion along the spectacular scenic drive known as the Cabot Trail. Take a boat ride on massive Broad Door Lake, which is ringed by wild hills, or visit the Alexander Graham Bell National Historic Site, where the famous inventor made his summer home. Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, is a treasure trove of history. Discover the birthplace of Canadian Confederation and the inspiration behind Anne of Green Gables. Charlottetown is the capital of Canada's smallest province, Prince Edward Island. Despite its modest size, the city has an impressive number of Victorian houses and buildings and great parks waiting to be explored. For Canadians, it is perhaps most famous as the birthplace of Confederation. It was here, mostly at Province House, that an 1864 conference led to the creation of the Dominion of Canada. Prince Edward Island is linked to New Brunswick on the mainland of Canada by the 8-mile Confederation Bridge that soars over the Northumberland Strait and is well worth a look on an optional panoramic island drive. Quebec City enchants with its European charm and historic fortifications. Wander through its narrow streets and savor the distinctly French cuisine. Few places in North America are as steeped in history as Quebec City, Canada. Older than Jamestown and founded before the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock, it is the only city north of Mexico whose original fortifications remain intact. The Quebec City Historic District, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is still home to religious orders and hospitals that date back to the 17th century. Its Place Royale would look familiar to the explorer Samuel de Champlain, even with its modern attractions of gift shops and cafes. Discover the beautiful old city with its narrow, winding streets. Sample the distinctly French cuisine and delve into the European charm and character of the first French city in North America. Our journey concludes in Montreal, a city rich in history and culture. Reflect on the unforgettable experiences and memories made during this incredible cruise. Ready to see what New England and Canada have to offer? Scan the QR code or visit kellytours.com to register for trip number 19298 today. Spaces are filling up, so don't delay. Thank you for choosing Excursions Unlimited by Kelly Tours.